Hold on. Say hello, Eva. Say hello. Yeah. There's your tablet. What's the highest score? No, you're playing what's the highest. Hi everybody, come here you. Come here. Eva wanted to say hello, she was desperate to go live to say hello. Do you want to say hello?
Hi.
There you go, say hello. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi. Right, let's see that. Let's see, I'm just going to get this set up just now. This is the fish tank, right. Any excuse, Joe, any excuse. I'm just basically doing this in the background. I'm going to try and get this set up. There's me Smiler. You come to say hello? Come on. Come on. This wee one wanted to go live, so she did. We're watching Reese's live. Well done everybody. Let's see. Come here. You're in your shower now? Yeah? Come on. I'm going to set this up. Hey, Eva, come here. Come here. You wanted to go live, I'm sure. Did you? Are you sure? Once you have a look for it, I'm going to start this fish tank. Right, Eva, come here. We're going to say hello to everybody. One of you have to say hello. Right, one of you have the boat. It says hello to Scott, it says hello to William, Tony, Joe, Hans, Rich, Mick, Joe again, Valerie, Nicola. Excuse my jammies by the way. That's the comfies. Come on, say hello, come on. Get on your shine. Let's do it. Just going to turn that off, that's right. That's what we're doing. Oh, that's to see you over here in a minute. Right, just bear with me. As I said, I'm just going to be changing this fish tank water. And be sure he's going to be helping, won't you? Yes, sure, come on. What about the door for me? I would like to give a shout out to Scott and Ants. Basically sent me some rigs. Brownies, thanks very much. Hopeless it is. Cheers Mick, thank you mate. Aye, as I said, bear with me, I'm just getting the rest of it with this, and then you quick water change. I was getting held up, I was hoping to be finished for about half an hour ago, but I got held up watching Reese's live. Well done to the winners, well done to everybody actually. Mia, don't leave me in the camera. Not hold that in the bucket for me. You right behind the camera, get to like it behind you. You're the producer, are you? There's Joe saying I've got a great little helper. What are you going to say to Joe?
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. There's my little helper. Just the ocean starts getting close to the speed into the bucket, right? Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Sorry. Keep an eye on that, how's that getting full? Is it full, is it?
Yeah.
There's some stuff in there, forget it, isn't it? Let's see.
Daddy, what's going on?
What?
The dish was half of that.
What?
It's like half of it.
Rich, how we doing, mate? Paul? I need to get a wee catch up on the chat, so you know, lots of finish me after this. Let's see, actually, let's see after that. I'm trying to see if I can take it a bit closer. Who's this? Ah, do you know what, actually? I need to return a couple of labels here. I think that's what I need to do. Right, I think I need to be sexy. Right? How's that? So you can see it. I just want to show you the fish tank just now where you were emptying the water, so it's not sitting doing nothing. That goes a bit of log in it. Let's see. Right, you're going to be the camera. You're going to hold the camera in. Right. Can you read the comments out? Right, what one can you see here? Right, so the bottom of the comments, right? So let's have a quick look, right? Rich just said hi everyone. Do you want to say hi, Rich? Do you? What? Can't hear you. Say that again, man, don't be shy. There you go. Right, just say hi everyone, right? Say it then. You got a wee shy here.
Yeah.
Joe's asking your names. I'm kind of stuck in the comments just now, people, so just bear with me a wee bit. Who's asked? As we girl, what's your name? What's your name?
Eva.
Her name's Ava. Which says, hi young lady. Mick, the shrimps are, you're not going to be able to see them just now, mate. There's let me see. I don't know if you can see them, can I? Let me see.
And there's one on the back.
They're kind of hiding just now, Mick.
There's one at the back.
There's a wee one here. There's a couple over here. One of the big Amano shrimps have molted, and that's the molt there. There's one at the bottom, actually, down to the back corner. I don't know if you can see that there. Can you? My camera's there. Is there? Right, let's see.
And there's one back here.
And there's some on the back. And this wee one up here, I've had her for about 3 years. I think she's now out. I'll put that camera on around there. Let's try something here. There's a 360. Start the camera, man. I can hear everybody saying, "You might be the camera person here." There you go, you don't run away from the camera. Say hi. Right, let's come in this way. Come on. You kidding on your side? Right, let's see. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah. What's up? That's alright, that one's alright, don't worry about that. Yeah, it's old one. Right, let's see that any better. Just as Ant says, hi Eva, welcome to the fishing community. Valerie said, Eva, lovely to meet you. William says, hi Eva. Mick says, hi Eva. Who else have we got? We have got Nicola said, Eva, hello. I've got Paul. That's Paul. Do you want to say hello to Paul?
Hi, Paul.
Fish tank looking good as always. Well done, Eva. Joe says hello, Eva. I've got Mick, Rich, Scott. Thanks, Scott, for popping in, mate. Appreciated. Who else have we got? Oh, bless her. Let's see. Hi, Eva. Right, let's see. Craig, are them fish Galaxy Boras? Yeah, Paul, they are, mate. Galaxy Boras, some gold tetras. That's a female Siamese fighting fish, had there for a few years. Got some red cherry shrimp in there, got some Amano shrimp. I'm kind of cutting back a wee bit, Paul, so as Paul saying hi, cheeky. I was going to go for more shrimps and stuff like that, Paul, and start feeding the shrimps. But to do that, I'm obviously going to cut back on the fish, so I've not bought any in a while, mate. I'm just kind of waiting till these ones maybe kind of die off a wee bit before I put anything else in. Right, let's see.
Seven fish back.
No, just leave it there, sir. Just let him take you to the fish tank. Just know what you do this. Take a little bit of for me.
Okay. What? It's not Catholic for me.
What's what?
It's not Catholic for her.
Where's that? Oh, that's a thermometer.
The thermometer is...
Do you want to see? Maybe try and get it in there. Nice one, mate. Thanks. Thanks, Ulster. Appreciated. No, wait a minute. It's the one down at the bottom. It should be. Not that one. This is another one. I don't know what it is. It's a new one. Is it in the van, maybe? I don't know that there. I'm not sure what it is. Let's see. Thank you.
Oh, it's in
It says Mick, I've had her for maybe about 3 years or something, mate. It says she's getting old, mate. I think she's actually blind as well now. Just when I thought it's a bit totally tank and stuff like that. But that's good, mate. Ants, I've had fish tanks for I don't know how many years now, mate. For several years at one point. I had 3 before Shorty was born, didn't I? Shorty's room used to be the games room. Had a fish tank in there, didn't we? Dartboard, computer. And then Shorty came along. And you spoiled all my fun, didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah, I'm only kidding. Right, get that way. Right, Eva, do you want to put that on? That's that red button there, right? That's that red button. That's Chloe saying hi, Eva.
Hi.
Let's see. Right, okay. So, do you want to give my Chloe a wave? The camera? Oops. Do you want to face the camera? Oh, you're not shy. Go on, you're not shy. Stop kidding, you're shy. Go on. What? I'm going to put this back a bit, right? Chloe, hi Chloe. You say hi Chloe?
Yeah.
Did you put this way? Yeah, this kid, man, she's shy, can't you? Try to hide behind the camera. Yeah, come on, help me. Right, you hold the bucket for me. You hold it nice and slow for me. Is she shy, Craig? She is indeed, Paul. Mick, I used to go carping my tank. Mick, Paul keeps saying to me, said to me for a few years about getting a wee baby pike and keeping it in the tank and basically obviously watching it grow up and stuff like that. Paul, I had a wee quick nosy on Instagram, as I said, mate, I've only just set it up. I think I've got 4 people following me just now, and I had a wee quick look at your pictures, Paul. And is that your pond? That big massive thing, that's a cracker, so it is. Ah, it's lovely, isn't it? That's Paul. Yeah, where do we look at it? Who's? That Paul is, so this one's, that's Paul there, right?
Okay.
And that's you, Paul, you know. Get a pike in there, Paul, soon. Ants, 14, chat, 12 likes like that. Appreciated, Ants. Mixing high. Aye, Paul, that's Paul saying she's shy when she wants to be. Are you going to bring that back here? Right, short, you know what, I'm going to take the tension out. You put it on for me? You put it on for me? Right, 4.4. Right, 4.4. Do you want to hold that for me? Right, that one. Put it in the bucket here, Barry. You tell me. Look at the door, Barry. Now just tell me what it is, right? Just let it settle for a wee minute, right? Well, you have no worries, mate. I'll speak to you soon, William. And I'm lucky tonight, mate, with your fishing. As we shot it in there, she's dealing with a thermometer just now. And it's basically just fisho.holic, mate. Carp are a nightmare. Mick, as I says, I've always says, mate, marking the back garden, it's not that big, Mick. But I've always says, if I move fish, I'm going to get one with a bigger back and going to get a big pond in it. But Paul, as I says, mate, your pond looks cracking, mate. Did you make that yourself, by the way, Paul? What's that? Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Speak louder. I know, Mick, see where I live, mate, sorry Paul, we've got basically Adobe's garden centre and they've got a Maidenhead Aquatics inside it, so they've got all the big ponds and stuff and they sell all the big filters and all that, mate, so I used to go on Discovery, see watching the programmes like Tanked and all that, and there's another one, do the big ponds and stuff, massive, mate, beautiful. Aye, that's nice, Paul. Aye, that is, it's a cracker, mate. Let me see where we're sitting at. Just watch that, do me a favour. Watch that, that's hot water, right? Is that just one? Okay, that's fine. Watch your fingers there, right? That's maybe what I'm here. Right, what's the chat saying? You get the chat out to me then. On you go. What they saying? On you go, sit in the side. Can you read them? Can you read it? Yeah. Can you read them your table and then can you go into that blue bag and get one of the wee small pills?
Okay. Oh, Casey, Paul said Casey say hi.
Is she? Casey, say hi to Casey then.
Hi, Casey.
And what's the next question? What are you going to ask Casey next? You're going to ask her who he is? Yeah? I don't think people want to see me crouched on the floor, to be fair.
No.
Tim, how we doing, mate? I think it's there. Go on, you go, say it out loud, go say it. Go on, you go, say it. Go on, you go, say it. No? You want to say it oi oi? No? Right, okay. Thanks, Ants, appreciated, mate. Paul, I was just saying, mate, I had 2 freshwater tanks and a marine tank. As Shorty was born, and then just, you know yourself, mate, it's time consuming, isn't it? I need to get a battery actually, I need to get a battery charger. Can I go corner upstairs and get me get me the plug and the wire there, mate? Just good to along your life, to get out quicker. Timothy, I just put it on, mate. Me and my wee girl, we were just watching Reese's Live, the giveaway and stuff, mate. It's in my bed, my black wire, my black wire. Mum upstairs, she'll show you. Aye, Timothy, we were just basically watching Reese's Live. My wee girl was desperate for us to go live, so I basically put it over, mate. She wanted to come and say hi to everybody. She's been watching me, watching lives and stuff like that for the past few weeks. So I think she's wanting a wee bit of the action. Rich, I'm thinking about going out on Saturday myself, Saturday morning, but the high tide place that I'm going to be going is going to be at 20 to 8 in the morning, so I was maybe trying to get an hour or two. Let's see, I'm on it.
You can perfectly set it there.
20 to 8 in the morning it's going to be, Rich, for high tide, so I don't know what to do. Okay, let's see if I don't want to start going down stuff in the last time. You need to hold that for me just now. Hold that. Right. Just nail it there. 14%. Right, yeah, 30 minutes, yeah, don't touch it, let's see. What is it? Hi Amanda. Hiya. Timothy's from Canada and he's saying hello to you and your little one, be safe. Want to say hi, Timothy? Do you?
Hi.
Do you want to say hi to Amanda?
Hi, Amanda.
As Paul saying, you're doing a great job in your first live ever. Well, it's a wee fishing community, it's a wee fishing family, isn't it? So it's good everybody gets involved. Amanda, Nicola. Let's see here, right, so 13% that's charging.
Roy said this.
What?
Roy said this, that's what Paul said.
Roy said this. What was that? Can I go to that one?
What?
What was it, 24.4?
It was, no, it was 21.
Oh yeah, I'm going to look at the big one.
What? I never done the big one.
24.4 then. Do you get Chloe's message? Use
It
it.
says if I have the same cup you have,
There you go. Do you want to show it? Where is it?
it's there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Chloe's same age as you.
That's it.
I think so. Ask Chloe what age she is. Why not? You kids on your shy again? That's this wee shy girl appearing from nowhere. Ava, we've got 24.4 here, right? So,
She's 8 in June.
what, baby?
She's 8 in June.
8 in June. And you're 9 after in August, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can tell her then. Okay. You can tell her. Say you're 9 to 9. She's hard, good. Yeah, you're big and cheeky, aren't you? Yeah. And schools are out. School's back. Primary 1, 2 and 3's are back here. The primary 4 and upwards, you're not back until when you're back.
Monday.
Monday, this Monday. You're looking forward to being back at school?
Yeah.
Yeah. You missed all your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right, we're sitting at 24.4 exactly. Right, 24.4 exactly. Let's go back up. Right, how you chat master, what people saying? Did you get the chats out to me? That's alright. Right, I can't handle any chat from to the to me, read them, and see.
Everybody's saying hello to Amanda.
Yeah.
I'm looking this weekend, 10 to 6, we'll be able to stay on for long as you want. Like that. Yeah man, I'm just having a wee catch up with too much work so got to do it. Yeah, read them, no, you need to read them to me, so I can read them. Rich, as I say, sorry if I've missed the messages, but what time are you going live at, Rich? Right, so see when Rich posts a message.
Yeah.
I'm asking Rich what time he's going fishing on
What
Saturday,
did
right?
he
So you can tell me what time he says, right? Which Paul says, can you read it out?
Rory asked if you're coming to see him tomorrow as well.
So, you better answer Paul then.
Yes.
There you go then. You want to tell Paul about your sweets in?
What?
You want to tell Paul about your sweets in?
Daddy said that Richie says around about 12 in the afternoon.
Okay. Rich, I'll keep my eyes out for that, mate. This says, I don't know what the weather's going to be like at the weekend. I've been keeping an eye on it, but I'm hoping to maybe get myself on Saturday for a few of Rich. And I think, to be fair, I think it'll just be some bank fishing for me. It's probably a bit too windy and too wild to either take the boat or the kayak out, so a bit of bank fishing for me as well, mate. And good luck, Rich.
Do you want to show everybody the stickers actually?
What?
Do you want to show the stickers?
Okay.
I can get them, let's see. You need to hold them up, but right? Do you know what? Tell you see you want. I don't know if Chloe's still on, but tell Chloe you'll post one out right if you want. You can
Okay.
show. You can tell her then.
There's 11 people still on, so I'm thinking she's still on.
Right.
Daddy should have taken them out. I just
Yeah, take them out. You can show them down.
Right. There you go. So, stand, let's see. If we're going to show you stickers, we've got some stickers made as a wee sample. Can you hold that there a minute? I'm going to try and put the big light on, right?
You hold it there, right? So if you, see?
Can you just come over this way a wee bit? No, maybe not. Let me see. So I don't know if Chloe's still in, Paul, but if Chloe's left a wee sticker, maybe I can send her one over. And that's probably better that way, isn't it? I don't know if you can see them, but quite cool. George, hiya mate. Yeah, so that's the wee stickers we got made. Valerie, it was, as I say, it was a sample to see how they turned out, but they've turned out pretty well, so I'm quite happy with them. As Chloe saying they're cool. Do you want to ask Chloe what you want one sent out to her?
Okay.
Ask her then.
When do you want one sent out?
Chloe, what would you like Ava to send you one of them out, Chloe? As I say, Valerie, they're quite nice, I've turned out quite well. Paul, see if you don't mind them, mate, if you want to maybe send a wee message on Instagram with your address and stuff, I'll send one out to you, mate, for Chloe, or Ava will send one out to Chloe, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Ah, but they've turned out good. Dom, hiya. Yeah, you put it away now. Right.
Daddy,
Yeah?
I don't know if this is to you, but come.
What's up?
sorry Rich, I was meant to do that, don't know if it was last night or the night before, but I will do it Rich, I'll send
Yes,
it over to you.
please, she says.
Right, okay, that's fine. Mick, as I say, I've just basically started up an Instagram. I've been back and forth a few times with it, but I've eventually done it. So if you want to send me, I don't know if you'll go on Instagram, Mick, if you are, just send me a wee message, mate, send me your address and stuff like that, and I'll get them posted out. I sent a few. I think I sent Scott one, Pat one, Ants, Reese, and who else? Don't get that to me. Scott, Pat, Reese, Ants, and Rich. Sorry, oh, how can I forget Rich? He's in the chat as well. That's terrible. Sorry. Aye, so as I said, if anybody's wanting one, they're obviously free of charge, so if anybody's wanting one, just get a hold of me on Instagram and send me an address and stuff like that, and I'll post them. They're looking quite cool, quite impressed. If anything, a bit bigger. That's what I would say. Sorry Rich, apologies mate, I'm trying to think, I'm counting my fingers and everything and I'm like, I'm missing somebody, and you're in the chat. Ava, Chloe said something, you can read it out. Chloe said something in the chat, you can read it out.
Okay.
What
Thank you, Eva.
What do you want to say?
It's okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Is this your first ever live, Eva?
Yeah.
How do you think it's going?
Good.
Enjoying it? Yeah? You want to go live every 20 minutes now, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
What's the situation then down south in England and also in Wales? What is the situation with fishing and stuff like that? I know there's Graham saying, can Graham have one? Want to give him Graham one?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see. Aye, so what's the situation? I know obviously I think down south in England is like within a 5 mile kind of radius or whatever else you're allowed to go fishing and stuff. But what's the story with Wales? When's the update? Paul, free of charge, I wonder how you're only getting free. Told you Paul, the samples mate, it's just to see how it turned out. That was all it was, as I say, if I'm going to get them again, in fact you're getting them this time. Aye, you're getting them this time Paul, you're getting the bigger ones. Mate, if you've only got Facebook mate, I know Scott, Ants, Reese, Rich has got my email as well, so between them they've got my emails and my phone number, so you just maybe message one of them and get a hold of it, my number or whatever, my email, and just message me, get a hold of me that way. That's that. JC, how you doing mate? You can go local but no overnight fishing, fair enough. No yet George, I've not received it yet. I say as soon as I do, I'll get them sent out. There's only minis left, did you count them?
No.
It's alright, just leave them. I think there's roughly, but it's alright. Okay, she's away. I think there might be about, I don't know. Count them Eva, and you can come back and tell everybody how many's left.
There's 23.
Is there 23 left? Is there? Are you sure? Is there as many as that?
Okay then.
For yourself.
There's 23 left. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, okay, she's right, there's 23. So as I say, there's 23. I'm probably going to keep maybe 2 or 3. I need to put one in my kayak and stuff like that. So just say there's 20 left. If anybody's looking for any, just get a hold of me, message me or something, and I'll send them it. Instagram. Right. I just missed that there. I just popped up there. What do we see? Oh, that's 3 messages. I didn't even see that. Who forgot? Valerie. That's no problem. We'll get that sorted. Same again. Just message me with an address and stuff like that.
Doing this now, Daddy.
I know, but I'm trying to keep up and try to do this fish tank as well. So
Mainly concentrate on the nest rather than the fish tank.
you met me with my wee messages. You meant to read them out for me. You're seriously keeping a couple of Paul. I'm putting one in my kayak, ain't I? Ants, thanks very much, mate. To be fair, Ants, I sent 5 out, like, just for a bit of feedback, mate. When I looked at myself, I was a wee bit I was quite happy, but as I say, if anything, mate, they're a bit small. Maybe the next one's going to be a size up, and I think it'll be a wee bit better, mate, but I'm going to keep one, Paul, for my kayak at least anyway. Who else you want to go, wouldn't you? Who's sending, wouldn't you? I don't know. Right, what's happening with Jack? What are you messaging?
Daddy, I don't get this one.
What, did
I don't get this one.
I see. You have a friend now in Ohio, USA. So Valerie from USA, and she's your friend now. What's your hi to Valerie?
Hi, Riley.
Let's see. James battery died. I was wondering for you to ask me for one back for your kayak. But awesome on my blog. And so just everybody else was kind of doing it, so I thought I'd have a wee nosy myself, mate, and see what it's all about. But aye, they're quite nice, mate. I've got Scott sent me one of his, so I've got one of Scott's sitting there. I've not actually got a tackle box, so to speak. I've got basically just a fishing bag, so but they're going in the kayak, they're going somewhere. One is called Uncle Graham said something else. What did he say? Let's see. What's Craig giving away?
Tell Daddy to check his email.
Rich, I will do. Okay, no worries, mate. The thing is, mate, the emails are on this phone, so we're going live, obviously. And take a wee check up on that. Let's see. Hi, Eva. George saying hi, Eva. Say hi, George. Uncle Graham, there you go. What are you going to say?
Hi, Uncle Graham.
Let's see. How's your battery holding up? 16, that's all good. Good. Right, so you're my wee chat, alright? You're my wee messenger, wee chat box, right?
Okay.
Unless you want to come on the camera and say hi. Do you? Does it make some people that's not met you?
Here we have.
What?
Here we have.
Can't hear what they're saying there, what you saying? What you saying?
What is this?
Paul said he can give you and Eva a few tips on live streaming next time you visit. There you go, Paul can help with it.
Oh.
Right, you're going to say thanks, Paul?
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Paul. Let's see. Pat, hi, mate. How are we? Right. Do you want to say hi to Pat?
Hi, Pat.
Valerie, never mind how's Paul's day been. How's his week been? Doing well. To be fair, JC, she's just shy. She was kind of, she said hello earlier and stuff like that, so but she's just shy. That was John. Let's see. Oh, can't remember. Right, brilliant. That Rich, I sent you a bait loaders and stickers. Did you, Rich? Appreciate it, mate. I've not received them yet. As soon as I do, I'll send you a wee message to let you know, mate. Saying hi, you go. Hey.
Somebody says, Richie says, I'll give you a shout out on the next live.
Let's see. That will get, so Rich has got a wee boy, Leo, and Rich and Leo go fishing as well, so that's his channel, that's Rich and Leo's angling. So I don't think you've met Leo yet.
No. I've only met the girl on the pictures.
You see the picture of Chloe, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Showed you that the other day. Let me see, where's John Campbell, if you're still here, mate. I seen you were live earlier. I was on, I think you were live twice that I seen, mate. I was working earlier, so I kind of popped in. give a wee thumbs up and stuff, mate. I think I did a quick hello, and that was me away again, mate, because I was busy. So here's Ants. Look, Ants is basically saying that Ava, people in this chat from all over the world.
Yeah, I read
Did you read that? Right, okay. So we've got people from Scotland,
London.
England, Wales,
Where?
yeah, Wales, and we've got Pat is from Guernsey, and who else have we got? We've got Timothy, who's from Canada, and Valerie. Where's Valerie from? Do you remember? She told you. Unless you got a friend in,
USA.
yeah, America.
She's just
Yeah, she stays there. Yep. Yep, she stays there. So that's far away, isn't it? Yep. Right, no, you message, or you got a message to report back? Have you? You sit and got a message yourself?
I have to come over and read them.
Shakers, it is indeed, mate. Yep, it's quite a late one. We were watching Reese's giveaway, and wee Shorty over here was desperate, weren't you, to go live, weren't you? Yep. It is indeed, Pat. As I say, I think I came into it. I was always a bit of a latecomer and stuff like that, but it's been enjoyable. Lots of channels and stuff like that. Lots of different content, lots of banter as well, actually. So, Timothy's from Canada.
What?
That's what Timothy's from Canada. I'd love to go to Canada one day, don't you? One day. We'll do it one day, chick. I can't even get going to Spain from in Canada because of what's because of that.
Is it a coronavirus?
Yeah.
Why not reading the comments on your other phone?
The battery's dead. I would have got to try and do it on your tablet, but I can't do it either.
And
I don't know, for some reason, I think you need to have subscribe or you need to log in to get a channel and then check your comments will come up. Just what Ava, do it here, Ava, stand back a bit, watch that kettle please. I'll pass it over to you. Watch that kettle. I'll move that kettle.
when it's done, you'll see the comments.
Oh, yeah.
You tap on comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will not work, I find it. It's not tried it, it's not going to work.
No, it's not working for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I think we've got to log in or sign up to it before we can start using it.
Oh, you have to sign in. I tried to give it a thumbs up, but it said. Daddy, should we give it a thumbs up? Daddy, should we?
Well, baby,
Should we give it a thumbs up on mine?
if you try it, I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if you need to sign up.
Press sign in. Okay, never mind.
Shakers, where do you get that from, mate? I've seen, I don't know if it was Amazon, I'm sure I've seen something like that. Or was it the Fluval one maybe? I'm not sure. What's happened to me? Is everything alright, mate? Is everything good? Ah, okay, Timmy, that's nice to hear, mate. Hope everything's okay, mate. Hope everybody's well and stuff like that, mate. What's that there, what you saying?
Nothing.
Nothing? Right, okay, so how do we catch up? Sorry, okay. Yeah, Timothy, hope everything's okay, mate. I think Shakers, I think I've seen it, mate. I've seen it. I need to get a new bulk, Casey and Craig. That was residential, they hear everything. It was Jaws, it was nice to be nice, mate, wasn't it? To be fair, it was kind of glad it's sitting there for a bit, mate, and we weren't really using it, so it's no point in just basically sitting there and gathering dust or whatever, mate, so...
Just what?
What, really? What you saying?
Just what?
What?
Just what?
I can't hear you.
He's in what?
Yeah, the bivvy. See, remember the bivvy we had?
What's him?
No, I don't see it. It didn't basically
You
make it.
have something there.
What is it? Yeah, ultimately.
There.
Is that right? Right, so I'm not too sure, mate. There's a couple of destinations. It's basically it's not confirmed yet, mate. I'm kind of leaving it to the last minute, keeping an eye on the weather and stuff like that, and I'm just going to assess it and see where we go for it, mate. But I do know it's going to be too late, basically too wild, mate, for the kayak or the boat. So we'll go back. I'll have a wee look at that. I will have a wee look at that, mate. Shakers. Have you heard the? I think is it the water snake they call it? I was going to get one of them, mate, but basically I just made up my device, mate, and it kind of works a treat. There's John asking, do you take your daughter fishing? Well, I do sometimes, mate, depending obviously time of year and stuff like that, where we're going, I do take her sometimes. We went last Monday, see the wee video uploaded, the wee short? That was me, and that was last Monday, wasn't it, actually? That was last Monday. We went for a couple of those sessions. I kind of trout fishery, mate, so we went there, but sometimes I do. Rich, see, to be fair, see some of the spots that we've got. Rich, some of the spots we've got are mostly the ones we go to, mate. We've got plenty of pollock up here, mate. You've got cod, obviously mackerel when they're in. You've got dogfish, lesser spotted dogfish, spud dogs. You've got rays and stuff like that. A ray is, I want to catch a ray this year.
Yeah.
And then you get bass as well, but the bass are at certain locations as well. Never caught a bass. To be fair, we're kind of still relatively new to the sea fishing side of things, so I'm still learning myself. We basically start our fresh water and stuff like that, and we do a lot of lure fishing. Like I say, when it comes to the sea fishing, same again, lure fishing for pollock and cod and stuff, mackerel, stuff like that. So hopefully, as I say, this year we're going to get more sea fishing done. Hopefully add a few species to the list. Yeah. What type of fish would you like to catch? Don't know. Any? A guppy? Guppy, she's you need to catch it in your fish tank and a net. Would you?
Yep. Okay.
What is it? Are you saying? Yeah, pour it off, pour it. A 2-hour drive.
What did this do?
I think Rich is in Portsmouth, I'm sure it is.
Is that far?
I'm going back a bit here. Let me see, I seen a message for Paul. I think Craig Terrier's holes in the bivvy. Paul, you obviously know there's no holes in the bivvy. I'm always not here.
Is that a long drive?
I think it's Portsmouth, that stays, yeah, that's a few hours, yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
Is it in London?
It's down that way. It's definitely down that way. It's a bit down south. It's not far from Uncle David.
Oh. So, London.
Yeah. To say, Rich, there's a few spots here, mate, that, like, obviously, different spots are going to have different fish and stuff like that. I know, but I'm trying to catch up. I could go out to your guys. Yeah, mate, I catch up. Appreciate it, George. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Get a minute, gonna give me a wee second, please. Ava's the moderator, stroke boss. Let's see, right. Mick, as I says, mate, to be fair, there's a few spots, mate, that they had nice fish and stuff like that, but some of the spots, same again, Mick, obviously when lockdown's all away and stuff like that, mate, you can travel a wee bit further afield. Like, I'm wanting to do, me and Paul been wanting to do Skye for, probably for maybe at least a couple of years anyway.
Is that the bottom?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'm just going to catch some comments. As I said, Mick, so me and Paul, we've been talking about doing Skye for about the last year or two. Same again, hopefully obviously we get the chance, mate, we're going to take a wee trip up there. Maybe spend hopefully a long weekend or something. See what's up there. Shakers, which side of the tank have you got, mate, and what have you got in your tank? Sorry, Rich in Southampton. Yeah, right, all right. Sorry, Rich, I thought it was Portsmouth. I'm getting my bearings mixed
Is
up.
that near London still?
I don't think it's not as far down as London.
That's good.
Rich might correct me here. My geography's not the greatest. Let's see. Shall we sing the song for Pat? The sea shanty song, shall we?
No, you do it. I know the song, but you do it.
Right, let's see.
Aren't you going to concentrate?
Yeah, I'm on. You might read the comments out for me. No, you're not reading them out. I need to keep coming back. There's Timothy. What's Timothy? Read Timothy's message then, right? This one here, read out. My missus.
Say.
Your-
Your
Right, so your
missus
daughter.
daughter is lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. She sent Timothy. Wait till she gets to meet her. And the wee cheeky side comes out. Joe, my next trip is hopefully, mate, is going to be Saturday. Basically, mate, I had the options, Joe. I got invited to go a whole walk on Saturday, but same again, mate, looking at the weather and stuff like that, I was basically kind of 50-50 between fishing and going a whole walk. One of my mates had asked me, and I was kind of basically contemplating it, but I think I'm going to go fishing. If I get the chance to go fishing, I might go fishing on Saturday. But Joe, if I'm on, mate, it's probably going to be an early. It's going to be an early one. Just be gone with tides. High tides at 20 to 8 in the morning. So let's see, I keep them back here. Thank God Ava is here. Paul saying. That's bad. Portsmouth and Saturday don't get on, is it? I'm sorry. My mistake. Right? Sorry, mate. I hope I've not offended you or anybody else. Thanks. Fingers crossed for you all. What's happening with Ants? Everything alright, Ants?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. Ants, same here, mate. See, to be fair, like, obviously people are going live and stuff like that, but there's that many people in the community. I'm kind of desperate to see everybody out and about doing videos and going fishing and doing lives and stuff like that. Because I'm going to obviously hopefully learn, I'm going to enjoy it, and basically give you a bit of support, mate. That's all I'm for. Give me a minute, please. Not doing terrible today, but okay. I hope you're okay, Nicola. Enjoy, Ants, definitely, mate. Hopefully you get some good news, mate. Fingers crossed. Ants, I seen something in one of the news sites today. I don't know, there was somebody in Wales who's basically trying to ban all holidays abroad or something like that. Or trying to kind of, I don't know, try to get something started. Timothy, I can't wait to see Canada. I'm looking forward to seeing Canada. No worries, Joe, appreciated, mate. I says, Joe, don't be surprised, mate, if Paul normally likes to do the catch and cooks and stuff like that, but when it comes to pork and stuff like that, I can cook pork, but we tried to cook Shakers was there actually, I think, that night, a couple of weeks ago, but the trout I'd caught.
You never cooked properly.
Yeah, basically it was turned out a disaster, so hopefully Joe's going to help us, give us some tips, because Joe's a chef.
Oh.
Yep.
Is he in your car?
Yeah, Joe's there. You said hello to Joe already, I think, haven't you?
Have I?
Yeah. Right, okay. A fourth.
So he catches.
Fourth up the tooth, that's
So he
right.
catches fish and cooks them.
Joe does, yeah, Joe does fishing. Joe's got a boat. Joe's doing a lot of work on his boat, and it's really nice boat. Doing a great job.
Oh.
Yep, doing a really good
What
job.
does it look like?
I'll show you some pictures once you get off, right? I'll show you some pictures and stuff like that. It's nice.
Who
Let's
goes
see.
into the bottom?
Aye, that's it. Well, there you go. Paul's got to work on Saturday. Paul's letting me down yet again.
What's
I didn't want to name and shame Paul, you know. No hard feelings, mate. That's it, Pat. I'm the same, mate. I will, during the day and stuff like that, me so on my lunch, I'll take a wee pop on if somebody's on and put a wee thumbs up, maybe a couple of comments saying my hellos and stuff, mate. But even the day, I think it was to say John Campbell was live. I managed to pop on for like 5 minutes or something. Just say a quick hello and a thumbs up, and that was it, mate. Back to work. Well, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's going to be a case of it's going to be a big free for all, isn't it? That's it. As soon as the gates open back up, everybody's grabbing the rod, tackle and the bait, and they're away. Everybody's going to be live at the same time, so it's going to be back and forward channel hopping. That's what it's going to be like. No, Paul's right. I don't know here. I'm going to put you passes here.
Go down.
Yeah. Okay, I'll help her.
Right. That's the box.
Yeah. Right.
Get back to work now. You've been standing there for ages.
If I just tell me to get back to work?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Sorry, boss.
Somebody says, Ava, do you go on the boat with Dad? No. I
No,
don't.
she's not been on this boat, no. To be fair, me and Paul were going to get to see the fuel-free lure kayaks, the ones that got the pedal drive and the motor drive. We were going to get one of them each last year, probably last February, just before coronavirus started and stuff. And there was a caravan and boating show in the SECC in Glasgow, so we went there. I think it was maybe end of February, maybe March, start of March, basically before coronavirus kicked off and stuff. And we came back with that rib basically, or the sib should I say. We came back with that, so that could basically put a kind of a halt to the kayak stuff. But no, we've not had a chance to get Eva out in the boat yet because of COVID and stuff like that. So there you go. Can you read that one there?
Chloe.
You asked Chloe what it's then.
What age? I think she says she's 8 on June.
Yeah, we'll remember. Check, we'll remember.
Richard says, Ava, have you got a number in my giveaway? I don't
think you have, no. No, I don't think I have. Did you answer this? Did you say no, Rich? Did you?
What? Yeah. Chloe says okay. With the thumbs up.
Can I ask Chloe, is Chloe at school? Is Chloe's school open?
Chloe's school opened.
Because tell Chloe you're still getting back up. You've been off since Christmas, haven't you?
Yep.
Yep, and you're back on
Monday.
Monday. Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
How much? A lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, see your friends.
Richie says, would you like one?
Well, you answer the questions, actually, you've not asked
What
me.
is it though?
Richard's doing a giveaway, so he's got some cool stuff that people can win and stuff like that on his channel. So I don't know if everybody probably see it, but if you know how you look at Richard's giveaway,
I'm not
and
sure.
subscribe and give me thumbs up. So we
Yes,
talk
I'm
about-
in school, she
Yeah,
says.
so that's good then. $21.5. Remember what that one was?
What?
No,
No.
24.4. I don't know. I've not had a chance to go on Instagram.
Because you just went on it earlier.
Yeah, I've not had a chance to get basically to get used to Instagram and stuff like that. But what we know is it.
You have
And I
to
will try to get
remember the
familiar.
pictures.
Is it, but pictures might be different. That's YouTube. Might be different on Instagram. So I don't know. We'll find out. But soon enough. Let me see.
That's at the bottom. Do not go.
Val, how's the weather at your side then?
Go down to the road house.
How soon? Get the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard one.
What? Is that what you're saying?
What did he say?
Timothy's asking Pat, will be able to see little George soon?
I think George is Pat's.
Pat, want to correct me if I'm wrong here, mate. Is George your grandson? Is that right? Sure it is.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a
And I think, if I remember right, I think George is 5. That's when my memory gets tested, stretched to its limits, but I'm sure George is Pat's grandson.
I can't remember.
That daughter made this
I
away.
forget everything.
I'm jealous, mate. See, to be fair, I'm holding back in the cakes, mate. I was eating a cake every lunchtime in work. I was getting my cake and stuff like that, mate. I've put a couple of stone on. As I say, I think I said it somebody else's chat. I've went up my dress size, Aunt, since the last few months anyway. Definitely through lockdown.
Sugar.
Good, Pat. That's good to hear, mate.
Beautiful fish tank.
Craig, my daughter, says you have a beautiful fish tank. Thanks, tell her thanks very much, Timmy. What's your daughter's name? Yeah, see, I was right. George is Pat's grandson. That's good, Pat. Lots of sunshine, blue sky, temperatures near 22 degrees.
Lucky.
Yeah, very lucky, isn't it? What have you got? What have you had the last few days?
Rain.
Rain and clouds, wind, cold. Madeline, there you go, don't you see how you know what to
Hi
say?
Madeline. Paul said something.
What's he saying? He's probably saying something.
I don't know.
Funny or something.
He never, but
Read it out to me then.
I don't know how to say it though.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Craig's 14
Stone
stone.
now, 7 before lockdown. Nah, I think I'm less than 14 stone, Paul. Just, I think I don't even know that. Something got scales in this, but I've got a wee bit of timber on.
Told you I said you were right. He said 12.
Mick, here's a wee question. I know you said you've I don't know if you've misplaced your camera or something, mate, or your I don't know if your GoPro or whatever, mate, but you're going to try and go live, maybe on your phone. Ants, what is it you do, Ants? Is it are you a boxer, Ants? Is that what you do? No worries, JC, thanks very much, mate. Very happy.
Eva, I'm going to bed now. Right.
Right, when you go, you know what I'm
Good
saying?
night, Chloe.
And guess who's going to bed shortly as well?
Me.
Shortly? Yeah, you. What time is it? Right, okay, it's getting late actually, it's getting late for you. It's my time to get to bed, check, so 5 minutes and you're going to bed.
Okay. Somebody says what fish you got in the tank. I think it was the person who starts with this.
Shakers, Shakers just now. I've got a Siamese fighting fish, a female. She's about 2-3-year-old. She's getting old, mate. She's just floating about the top of the tank. I think she's dying, stuff like that. Got some tetras, some celestial pearl daniels. Got red cherry shrimp, and
Bye, Chloe.
I've got red cherry shrimp and a couple of mano shrimp. I'm kind of holding back and stocking the tank up just now, Shakers, with fish and stuff like that, so what's happening here? Eva, are you going to read it out to me then?
If your number of the giveaway is 55. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
I'm doing this a little bit tomorrow. I think that's going to be the plan, missus.
Somebody, Shaker says your water looks good.
What's that?
Some Shaker says your water looks good.
Shakers, it is. I used to, as I say, this tank's been established for a good few years now, mate, so like, obviously when you first start it was a weekly, basically weekly water changes, mate, but now I've kind of got to the stage now where it kind of maintains itself, but I still like to do a wee water change every week or two, every couple of weeks anyway, mate.
So I already said
I see.
about
Right, go slow. Go slow.
I know
Right, you're way past it, no, you're way past that.
what
Let's see.
it's.
I just want to see what Ant says. Ant, where is it? Alright, JC, I'm sure I said that. Chloe said good night. That, no worries, mate. Check boxer. Nice, Ants, nice one, mate. Ants, as I said, I appreciate the rigs, mate. Thanks very much, mate. Ants, see, to be fair, mate, I'm looking at the rigs, I opened them up, see when I sent you the picture earlier, mate, I opened them up, right, and I'm looking at them, right, I'm like, right, okay. Ants, you maybe have to give me a wee talk through, mate, or maybe a wee demonstration, maybe go live one night, and you can, if you go obviously a similar rig, which I'm assuming you have, mate, maybe you just kind of show me how to use it and work it and stuff like that, mate. Ava, your accent's awesome.
Thank you.
Is Reese in the building? There's Reese there, yeah. Paul has now been officially banned from any giveaway. Brilliant. Well done, Paul. Nearly a clean sweep, mate. Brilliant. Somebody's got to win it, that's what I say. You've got 2 minutes to win it.
Ava, do you want a fish with
No,
Daddy?
Ava, do you fish with Daddy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, Mick, as I say, depending on location and destination and stuff, mate, she does go with me. I've got a couple of videos with Ava doing her first cast, remember?
Yep.
And she was really good. She quite surprised me, Mick. She kind of picked it up quite instant, mate. Decent wee caster, especially for the first time, mate. Just kind of talking her through it. I basically done it in steps, like I think it was 3 or 4 wee steps, wasn't it?
Yep.
You done well, didn't you? Well done. Aye, as I say, Ants, appreciate it, mate. Thanks very much for that. That's one all you, mate. Just need to get out now and catch some fish with him. I said if I'm going to be going out on Saturday, I'm going to be up the crack of dawn, mate. I'm going to be up quite early, so
Are you going to go live?
I don't know, possibly, but but we'll come back to Paul's in a minute. What was I saying there? Aye, so if I do go on Saturday, it's going to be early. I probably will. I might still go live, but I'm not expecting any viewers at that time in the morning. Carol, evening, mate. How we doing? Thanks for joining us. Appreciated.
Why
What's up?
does it still have people?
I don't know. That's what it's Paul saying. Look, she's lost interest because her dad's not the greatest with her rod. Right, Paul, we're putting each other on the spot again, aren't we? Tell the chat who's the best fisherman in the last couple of years, consecutively in a row, eh? I'm no pointing any fingers. Okay, Paul, tell the chat. Tell what Paul says now, right? Tell the chat, Paul.
He's
Be
not
honest
said
about it. I
anything.
don't know wonder tell you, you probably switched off. You're sleeping there. In bed.
Oh, I said something.
What's he say?
It's not a
Competition, is it?
competition, Craig.
Alright, okay. That's true, Paul. And if it was, I'd be winning because I'm all winning. Right.
But
We'll do the rest of this tomorrow.
Paul
right,
said
mate?
something else, but if it was,
What's he saying? Let me see. What is it you're saying, Paul? Come on, talk to me.
he said that.
Let me see it. It's not a competition, Craig. Casey, are you the Paul that fishes? Yeah, Timothy. Casey is. Casey is basically my right hand man when it comes to fishing and stuff like that. And he's the guy that I always got and basically, so to speak, wipe the flare when it comes to fishing. And Timothy, we have got, like me and Paul for years, when it comes to fishing, we have got our wee kind of personal duel or battle is Timothy. We like to do the person who catches the first fish, then the most fish, and then the biggest fish. That's your free wee kind of target. So you maybe see a lot more of that this year. What's that?
Paul said something.
Let me see that a minute. So I say, Timothy, that's your kind of bragging rights with each other, or the banter stakes. The first fish, the biggest and the most. And then there is times that we go and basically do a clean sweep, which means obviously you're catching, I could go in a session and maybe catch the first, the biggest and the most. And let me tell you, mate, it's not an interesting journey home, let's put it that way, for the loser. Mick, I wouldn't be surprised, Mick, to be fair, mate. I wouldn't disagree with that or challenge that, Mick. I don't know.
Paul said.
It was pulsing, let's see. Let's see if I'm let me see, it's going up too fast, let me give me a sec. Where is it?
Why will be up here?
I don't know.
Here,
Right,
here.
right, right.
Daddy, go down.
It's not a competition, Craig, right? But if it was, tell if he's a Craig, that finishes me, Paul.
Yeah.
Reese, how we doing, mate? Reese, well done the giveaways and stuff like that, mate. Brilliant. Well done, mate. And get a wee second, buddy. Slow down. Aye, well done, mate. Fair play to you. Done well tonight, mate. Loads of likes and stuff like that. Loads of people
Paul
watching.
said
So
something again.
I know.
What did they say?
Got to make more original just in case they give us good news tomorrow. All the ones I made for lockdown said. Aye, Ants, as I say, mate. Fair play to you, Ants. Credit where credit's due, mate. You've helped me out. Same again, Scott as well. Scott, I don't think Scott's here anymore, but Scott sent me out some rigs and that as well, so appreciated. And I've always said if I can do anything to help anybody out, then I will do it.
What did Paul say?
I just laughing at him, I look Paul Craig's a good fishing on his day, but I better cry on the day off. Well, Paul, that's fun, isn't it? You're saying yes, Reece,
Yeah.
well done.
Is he?
That's,
Is Reece on there?
But I have a right hand man too when I go fishing. Sadly, he isn't on YouTube, but hoping to change that next year. Well, Pat, get him as I says, get him on your lives and stuff like that. Then, Pat, I would like a big fish off. See between us all. Obviously, ideally, like everybody together at the same venue would be amazing, right? And I'd like to see that happening at one day at one time. But even maybe having a fish off like on YouTube, something like that. Aye, Reece, congratulations on the 300 subs, mate. Well done, you deserve it. You put the work in and stuff like that, mate. And your lives and stuff are really good. Reece is the one we're watching, I remember doing the giveaway. In fact, Reece, we were watching your live earlier, and we were watching it. We basically started doing a wee bit of maintenance in the fish tank and stuff like that. And Ava was desperate to go live. She kept saying, when can we go live? When can we go live? Didn't you? Yeah. When can we go live? You know. Joe, honestly, can't wait, mate. It's going to be good, it's going to be interesting. See, I'll just put that out. I'll just turn that bit slightly off. Leave that out there a bit. This Xbox wonders, what they saying, it'll miss a couple here.
What?
Getting told I camera, but it works wonders. Aye, well done, Reece. John, I don't think I did, mate. I'm trying to say my game, mate. I'm trying to kind of be careful, Chip. I'm trying to basically catch up with the fish tank stuff, John, and obviously come back and forward for the chats. Let me see what we've got.
Yeah, how come it goes down like a second?
No, I didn't see your comment, John. If you want to repost it, please, mate. Hi, Reece. Say hi to Reece.
Hi, Reece.
Oh, thank you, John.
Daddy, go down for a second.
Let's see. That's only happened 20 days after the shop, for a lockdown. Nah, that's it, Pat. And as I said, I think as soon as this lockdown's over, mate, it's going to open up a lot more avenues for us and stuff like that. But on the other hand, you're going to see everybody's going to be out, everybody's going to be going live and stuff like that. So it's going to be hard to basically pick and choose. Like, I know when we've seen a few people on, I'll kind of channel hop, Pat. I'll kind of come and go. I'll come and go. Yeah, that's Chloe's dad. See that man there, that Paul, that's Chloe's dad.
I was wondering if it was fun.
No, Chloe's in her bed now, just where you're going every minute. Paul, thank you very much, mate. To be fair, mate, it still needs a wee bit more cleaning, still a wee bit in the algae in the glass and stuff like that, mate, but let's see. Paul, we spoke about doing a wee channel for a long time, mate, so we have, but we've never really kind of bothered. We've got lots of different videos and stuff like that over the years, mate, but we've never really bothered actually kind of putting any effort in it, and it wasn't until I can't remember the first person that I came across when it came to this wee community, but it's been a wee blessing, I've enjoyed it. Shakers, bottom feeders, mate. I've had a wee couple of Corys and stuff like that, mate. And different. I had a wee at one point. I had a, what would you call it? I'm sure it's like a Mexican dwarf crayfish. Just like a wee basic, a wee dwarf crayfish. But it was like bright orange. So it was basically it was the colour of that bucket. Shakers, I don't know if you've seen them, but that was the colour of it. It was a wee cracker. I had that for a wee while. Enjoyed that, mate. It was basically like a wee miniature lobster, freshwater lobster. That's what it's like.
Oh yeah, that lobster thing.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Definitely, Joe. There's JC, look, John, basically there's John saying, look, where is he? Take daughter fishing, if she wins £20, if you win, she gets £10. John, regardless when I take her out, mate, if I win or she wins, she could probably get some more than that. she's playing this wee game. What's your game called in your tablet? What is it?
Roblox.
She plays Roblox, and I think I've spent an absolute fortune on it. Honest to God, she just basically put money into it, and what does she buy with it?
Robux.
She buys Robux, and she just buys silly things, in my opinion. Hoopy houses, teddies, pets.
It's not. I really like this. Called Dobies.
Shakers, we used to go to Dobies, but see down at Paisley Road West, there's obviously, you've got Coral Reef, you've got Bullies.
The gold ones are from a different place.
Yeah, they're basically, it's Maidenhead Aquatics. Maidenhead Aquatics, or sometimes Coral
like
Reef,
Pets at Home.
with these Pets Home ones. I try and avoid Pets Home, to be honest with you. I'm not keen in their fish.
Chloe plays Roblox.
There you go. You have a on it, you got a wee friend on it.
I don't know any of his name though.
Yeah, we'll maybe sort that out there, mate.
Yeah.
No, John, you're always there, mate. See, the fellas, everybody, like, you go into a live, it's always the same, it's always the same wee community. Everybody's always there, showing a wee bit of support. Like, as I say, even with myself, if I'm busy, if I see the notification, I always try and click on it and at least come in and say hello, everybody. Just a quick hello, a quick hi and a bye, and leave a thumbs up. That's the least I can do, I think. What's what I'm missing that? What's Joe saying? I've missed something with Joe's comment. Shakers, where do you get your fish for?
Get your fish up.
Yeah. I know, bedtime for sure. I don't know if you want this to stay on just now, while I get short out of bed, or you want me to just end it here. Pets at Home, I know, Shakers, I avoid Pets at Home. I have obviously years ago and stuff like that. See going to buy a fish out of Pets at Home, mate, I felt as if I was going for a job interview. Do you want to do it? Right, you must say good night to me now, Chip. Right, I'll do it. Yes, it, yeah. Right, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I love you so much. Where are we? What was I saying there? What's my... Aye, Shakers of the Pets at Home. Aye, mate, it was a job interview. What'd you have for your breakfast? What size your tank? How many fish you got in your tank? How long you had it for? What size you in a shoe? Honest to God, it was an absolute nightmare. I'm saying, mate, I've had fish for years. Let's see. I hope this isn't infectious. Joe, I can't wait to see more lives. I can't wait to see you in your boat and stuff as well, mate. It's going to be great, mate. It's going to be good. Oh, that's away. That's just a bit fast from you. Let's see. Reese, no yet, mate. I've not received any stickers yet. I received a package today for Ants with some rigs that came for Ants, and I also bought. I'll show you what I bought actually. You're probably not really going to be able to see this, but I bought this. It's a Railblazer camera boom, so that's going to come in handy for the kayak as well as the boat. So I've got a lot of Scotty mounts and stuff like that, but it was too flimsy in my opinion. It kept kind of bouncing about and stuff like that and nudging about. So I bought a couple of Railblazer ones, and hopefully they're going to do the trick. Reese, I sent your sticker out to you, mate. What day is it today? A few days ago. You should have it for tomorrow, mate. Maybe Saturday at the latest. See, let me go, you can't chop here. Let me see. Right, okay, stickers. Jordan next to Hustler, mate. Wow, it's just gone far too fast for me there. Let me see that wee minute here. Guppies, Hakan. Guppies by the barrel load. I'm just trying to catch up with some chat messages and stuff like that here, so you need to bear with me a wee bit. Where are we? Night shot, please subscribe. Thanks, George. Used to love the shop down next to Terry's Tattoos, but it's gone. Shakers, is that the one in the very corner? Is that like in a pet shop as well as a fish shop? Is that one? Maybe. Carol, thanks very much, mate. That's appreciated. Thank you. Right, wait a minute. It's from here. Let's not go any further. Yeah, I see. That's fair enough, Amanda. I'm the same just now. I'm working obviously during the day and stuff, so I'm trying to kind of catch up and pop in if and when I can, and give a wee thumbs up at least. I missed some, Joe. Silly shot. Please subscribe. Night shot. Yep, she's put away. Was away up to her bed, so she's away to bed. Oh, it's away again. Wow, what the hell's happening here? Yep, right, okay. Well, that's that part. That's a good thing, as I say, it's a good motto. I'm the same. I'll help anybody. If anybody ever needs any help or anything like that, mate, I'm more than happy to help somebody. That's not an issue with me, mate. If you get a few people watching. Paul, thanks very much. I'll let her know tomorrow, mate. She's away to bed now, so I'll let her know tomorrow, mate. Maidenhead, is that the one at McKinnon Mall Shakers by any chance, just at Coatbridge? Or is that the one up at Dobie's? Because I've got a Dobie's, see Dobie's at Brayhead. Because I'm Maidenhead Aquatics in there as well. Valerie, definitely. What says it? That is, it's good. Great wee squad. Well said, Mick. Well said, Pat. Well, Joe, as I says, mate, you've put the work into the boat, and you can tell, mate, it's basically shown. Oh, here we go again. Here we go. It's shown, Joe. I'm probably about 2 weeks behind here, but where are we? Aye, Joe, you can tell you put the work in, mate. You put the graft in, so fair play to you. Night, Timothy. Good night, mate. Thanks for popping in. Always appreciated. Hope your old man's okay, Timothy. Hope everything's okay, mate. Joe, if you're ever coming up here, mate, that's not an issue at all, mate. If anybody's ever coming to Scotland, give us a wee shout and we'll get something arranged, get something organised. That's not an issue. How are you at cleaning fish tanks? Right, let's see, just need to go so I'm at night. You away, Paul? Hakan, thanks very much for popping in, mate, it's appreciated. No, Hakan, I was just doing, me and my wee daughter were watching Reese's, basically Reese's live, his giveaway and stuff like that, and my daughter was desperate to go live, so I promised I would go live, and while I was watching Reese's giveaway, we were also cleaning the fish tank, mate, so I said I'd put it on for a wee bit, and let her say hello to everybody, because she was desperate. Carol, see you later on, mate, thank you very much for popping in. Night, Jess. Night, Timothy, take care. I think I've got me caught up just now. Hakan. Take care. Yeah, I'm catching up slowly but surely. I'm off, guys. I said Cardigan Bay. Dave, how we doing, mate? Thanks for popping in, it's appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. Nicola, good night, Jess. Good night, Jess. Carol, George, I just hope I'm not missing any chats here. If I am, apologies. Damn, I've got my wires crossed there. Good night, Timothy, again, mate. Cans, that you? Chill time for you now, mate? Long day of grafting. Craig, are you in Scotland? Yeah, Can, mate. I'm in Glasgow, so yep. I'm probably about maybe in a car, maybe about 20-25 minutes away from William. Pat, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I try, see, anywhere I go, Pat, even Glaswegians struggle to understand me, never mind anybody else for doing south and stuff like that, so I just try and speak a bit slower and hopefully a bit more clearer, so. Right, I see, McKinnon Mills, mate. McKinnon Mills is quite good, so is she, because I've been going there for a few years as well. I'm struggling. I struggle myself. Good, that's good news, Timothy. That's good to hear, mate. Good night, mate. There you go, Hakan. I think I just cleanly said that myself there. Speak too fast. Dom, see you later on. Thanks for popping in. Dave, did you have a look at the lures I was telling you about? I wonder if I've got any there. The western ones, the western sandy Andes. I don't know if I don't know, you said you were going to have a look at it. I don't know if you did, mate, or no, but you've obviously got similar ones yourself, Dave. Do you know what I mean? You're a bit like myself, mate, when it comes to lures and stuff like that. You get a bit of a fetish with it. You see it, you want it, you buy it. Yeah, right, let's see. Hi, Paul. It was Paul, it's her idea to come on Dairy Life, so it was. Don, be safe, that's it, yep. Back up on Tweed. Dave, see down there, there's a wee caravan park right there. We went there, I'm coming back maybe 4 years ago and stuff like that down there. Quite enjoyed it actually, right on the coast, isn't it? We normally do centre parks down at the ranch at Penrith. But we took a wee change of scenery. We also done one year, Lakelands was it? Was it Lakelands maybe? Right, let's see here. JC, that's appreciated, mate. Good night, Paul. Take it easy, mate. I'll speak to you tomorrow, probably. Thanks, John Campbell. That's appreciated, mate. Well, I just seen that was that valid there. Let's see, Valerie. Valerie, I've spoke to William a few times. It's going to happen at one point. It will happen. A wee fish off, definitely. It's going to happen at some stage. Good night, folk. Can you imagine if me, Craig and William were all on the same life? Wow, Pat. Fuck, that would be interesting. That would be interesting, actually. But it's got to be a Glaswegian thing, isn't it? It's definitely got to be, mate. As I say, I've done a lot of work down south, down London and stuff like that, and also done a lot around about the north of Wales. Been to Colwyn Bay, Rowell, Mold, Wrexham, Carnarvon, Port Maddock. So I've done a lot kind of around about that. You're speaking to people, they would just look at me as if, what the heck are you saying? And I had to say it about maybe 3 or 4 times before they actually understood. But I thought it was just me, mate. I thought it was just myself personally. As Ants, I read, I just see a message there. Ants, speak to you soon, mate. I say, Ants, appreciate the rigs again, mate. I can only say thanks, mate, so many times, but that's appreciated. Right, let me see. Thanks, Ants. Pat, have you ever thought about coming back? I've always asked when you're back in Scotland or even Glasgow. If you ever run, mate, let's get a wee couple of hours in the water somewhere. Good night, Ants. I'll speak to you soon, mate. Haggerston. Is it Haggerston Castle you're talking about, Dave? Want to bet Harkin, Pat. This is going to be interesting. Oh, here we go again. It's just swimming by me here. Right, as I said, please be a bit patient with me. I'm just trying to kind of catch up as I go, but he's going too quick for me used to. Yeah, use the sand guy. Just seen them. They're quite good, so them, mate. I like them. I've got plenty of cod on them and stuff, mate. Plenty of pollock as well. They're quite good. What's the other one? Sidewinders. There's other ones as well. I can't remember the name of them, but they're quite good. But the only thing is, mate, they're quite expensive. But see the rubbers on them, they're really soft, mate. You catch maybe 1 or 2 fish on it, and you're basically having to bend the tail. Or you can maybe try and glue it sometimes, or even try and heat it a wee bit. Valerie, I'll swap your accents any day of the week. I can understand you fine. Let's see, I don't have a Scottish accent. How would you accent from the East End? Probably different of what you're saying. Probably I can. Geordie JC, I didn't know that, mate. I didn't know that, it's good to know. 21 years ago, mate, probably never be back. Is that just through choice, Pat, or just no interest in coming back, mate? Is that just one of the ones? Been here, done it, got the t-shirt, got the accent? Brilliant, mate. Campbelltown, I done a wee bit of working up in Campbelltown as well, JC. When a company I worked for a few years ago, I had the contracts here with the co-op in Campbelltown, and the heating was done, so my job was to basically go and pick up 2 big canisters of the LPG gas and drive up to the co-op, swap them over, and then have to drive back and basically take them back to, it was a Martin Plant hire at the time, mate. I loved that wee job, see every time I go to it. Basically, the time you get there, mate, have your lunch and drive home, that was your shift over with. But it's nice, some nice spots along there. Brilliant. Dave, appreciate it, mate. Thanks for popping in, mate. All the support, it's good, it's appreciated. Cheers. Same again, Pat. I done a wee stint over in Jersey. I think I stayed in. Is it St, I don't know how you pronounce it, excuse my pronunciation, is it St Albans in Jersey. Done a bit of work in there, plumbing and stuff like that, and then I worked in, is it St Helier, as the main kind of town and stuff like that, where the airport is. There's an interesting one and all, Pat, so I was still quite young at the time, so I goes over to Jersey for a bit of work and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, it was a wee bit daunting, right? I was a wee bit maybe a wee bit sceptical, I was a wee bit kind of shy and stuff like that, a wee bit unaware, right, or unsure. And gets off the plane, Pat, in St Helier in Jersey. Honestly, you couldn't write this stuff. See, the first person I spoke to, when I got off the airport to jump in a taxi, first person I spoke to was a Glaswegian guy. I'm talking to him, I'm trying to speak slow and properly and stuff like that, and the guy's like, how you doing, mate? And I'm like, you're kidding me, aren't you? And just chatting away, mate, and I just shows you. First person I ever spoke to in Jersey, and it was a Glaswegian, basically. Brilliant. Ah, fair enough, Pat. Right, see you soon, Dave, thank you. Okay, I think that's it, isn't it? That's us coming that time at night. What time is it? Oh, it's Friday Eve, isn't it? Jersey's a nice place, but don't anyone get it. No, I know, Pat, I've heard that, mate. I think it's to me it sounds like the Glasgow-Edinburgh kind of wee thing they've got going on, into it. It's like one of the wee rivalries. Well, I call it friendly fire, mate. It's banter at the end of the day, isn't it? I can't. I've said to everybody earlier, like as I say, they be stickers. I know everybody else is doing it. I've not really kind of broadcast it as such, but there's 20 or something there. I've already got a few people taking them, but if anybody else wants one, they're more than welcome to have one. It's a wee experiment to see how they turned out and stuff like that. So if anybody wants one, just give me a wee message, and as I say, they're more than welcome. That up there. Paul McCartney's family, she wants to take me. Brilliant. Rich, welcome back, mate. First call with Pat, brilliant. Pat, we were over there. Well, obviously I'm talking about Jersey, not Guernsey. We were over there, mate, and it was St Paddy's night. Wow man, Pat, we'd people for like, obviously Glasgow, we'd people for Dundee, we'd Irish people, there was a great wee squaddies over there, mate. Obviously everybody got finishing work off for a couple of pints and stuff like that, and there was an Irish bar over there at St Paddy's night this time, and we're basically, obviously we're drunk, mate, we're probably a bit too drunk to be fair, but we're doing the conga down the street in Jersey, same again, the coppers would come over, and basically gave us all a kick in the backside and a slap in the wrist and sent us up the road, mate. Paul, appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much, Paul. I'll get back to you. If I don't get back to you tonight, Paul, I'll get back to you tomorrow, right, mate? Because I say once this is finished, mate, it's going to be lights out, all out. I'm going to get myself to bed and stuff like that. Get a wee wash and get myself to bed. Oh, bed crazy, yeah, the best of us. No, Rich, I appreciate the feedback, mate. As I say, Rich, I think I posted 5 out yourself. Scott, Ants, Pat, and Reese. That was basically just like sticking. I know you use the Rodin stickers and stuff like that, so I wanted to send you them. Obviously, I don't think Pat's saying stickers, but the rest of these are. And just to get a wee bit of feedback and stuff like that. Paul, you get your bed. I think you've had one too many beers by the sounds of it, Paul. It is Friday Eve, I suppose, isn't it? Would you believe it's still no cookies? I can. So I'm glad you're not on a diet, mate. Pat, what's the population like in Guernsey then? Like, what's the kind of mix? Is there a lot of Scots over there and stuff? Is it like Scots, English, Irish and stuff like that? Many stickers we're getting. Depends how many you're going to buy, Paul. Rich, appreciate it, mate. I've said to her, she'll probably remember before I do, Rich, about that number, so she's got a good wee memory, so she did say, she says thank you as well, Rich, so appreciated, mate. Thanks very much. I've got them all, I think you have, Paul. I think you've for them all for the last week. A wee message. Mick, thanks for popping in, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, mate. Have a nice night. Sweet dreams, mate, and no doubt I'll speak to you tomorrow in somebody else's live at some point. I'm trying to stay off the cakes, to be fair. Is that not on? I think that's all. Is that right, Pat? I don't even working. I've never been to Guernsey myself, Pat, but it's similar to kind of Jersey into it and stuff like that. And if it is anything like Jersey, Pat, it's going to be beautiful and stunning, mate. I remember just walking, I used to walk along the beachfront, Pat, facing, I'm saying again, my pronunciation might be a million miles off here, but St Albans is where I was staying, and I used to walk it for there, right down the beach to St Helier. And it's honestly, it was beautiful, mate, stunning actually. Paul, appreciate it, mate, thanks very much. Good night, mate, and I'll get back to your message. We'll probably be tomorrow at some point, mate, right? I'm just adjusting here. I'm going to get myself a wee still here. Who's live? Anybody know who's live tomorrow? Is anybody fishing tomorrow or anything like that? Or is it a case of weather's get the better of them? Right, Paul. Aye, Pat. As I say, I remember, Pat, see when it came, mate. There was talking maybe going to Guernsey for a wee bit, just to go and obviously maybe a wee bit of sightseeing and stuff like that, but never materialised, mate. Same again, I've said to my season that years ago, I would like to go back there with her, kind of show her and stuff. Nicola, good night, thanks for popping in, Nicola. Hope you're okay and have a nice night, and I'll catch you tomorrow, no doubt. Cam, what happened to your giveaway? What happened then? Did somebody not win it? Somebody not claimed it even? Hakan's raging. Look at his cookies. Good night, Nicola. That's something I need to sort out actually, Rich. The first live I ever done was basically It was basically an experiment, mate. I was trying to get used to Prism and stuff like that, and just getting a wee feel for it and stuff like that. And I think I've made a couple of mods, and I think Amanda, maybe George and Joe, I think. When I never got in touch. Fair enough, Hakan, mate, fair play. Does anybody know who is Hakan? Can anybody contact him? Are you just at that stage now, mate? It's going to be a redraw. Valerie, good night. Same again, thanks for popping in. Appreciated. I'll speak to you soon. George, I think Hakan's, I think everybody wants Hakan's giveaway. It's a good one, it is. Well done, Hakan. Credit where credit's due. Hakan, I think if I win your giveaway, I think I'm going to donate it to myself. No, I don't know, Hakan, I'm sure I maybe have donated you. I think I said at the time, if I win your giveaway, Hakan, I've got to donate it to somebody. And I can't remember, but it'll come back to me. But I don't know if you've seen it, whose was it? I think it was Richie's giveaway actually. If my number comes out in that one, Pat, I'm going to donate that to George. George. We'll get another 5 minutes here, and it's bedtime for everybody, and bedtime for me. Fair enough, I can, but fair play, mate. The person's lost, I suppose, isn't it? But I'm sure I think I said to somebody else if I won a Hakans, I'll donate it to them, but I definitely said to Rich, if my number comes out in Richie's, I'm going to donate it to wee George. Yeah, definitely like that. It's always. I think everybody's the same, isn't they, mate? Just trying to get and trying to get videos uploaded and stuff like that. I know for me, mate, this is me just basically getting used to it the last couple of weeks, mate, especially the lives anyways, just trying to get used to it and stuff like that. But it'll be interesting, mate. It'll definitely be interesting once everybody can get out and fish and go live, mate. It's going to be good. It'd be good if you could see like you do like on Sky and stuff like that, you can record programmes. I suppose you can just go back and watch them, I suppose, on YouTube. Right, that's around 44 minutes again, and that's all my fault, isn't it? I don't want to go live on this, it's fishing related, can't just sit there. I'm still kind of learning myself, mate. I don't mind it really, mate, it's just getting used to it, isn't it? I suppose, and getting comfortable with it. And it's basically, for me, mate, it's just a case of getting to know everybody. Like I said it before, I think all yous basically, yous kind of know each other. I don't know if yous all talking Facebook and whatever else, mate, but I say I've not got Facebook, so when I come onto the chats, sometimes I might be a million miles per hour, mate, because I'm obviously lacking, I'm still trying to get to know everybody and stuff like that, because obviously I say I'm not on Facebook and stuff, mate, so hopefully I'm not being a wee bit too much sometimes. But I do like a question. Alright, Rich Amanda is a legend. Everybody is, to be fair, I think, I've said it before again, but like I don't think there's anybody in this kind of group or community, or family even, like the fish family that is you can maybe turn round and have a bad word to say about everybody's good people, everybody's willing to help each other and do what they can for each other. Amanda, see, to be fair, I don't even know Amanda. I don't know. Probably I would make everyone a mod if I could. I don't even know how many mods you can have if there's a limit. I don't really know, Amanda. See, I'm still learning myself. So, like, I think that first time I went live, I think it was William talking me through it a wee bit. I think I made you, George, and Joe. I don't think I made William one and stuff like that. So, if anybody wants to be a mod, they can be a mod, Amanda. I'm not fussy. I'm easy. Aye, Rich, I seen you saying something like that the other night, mate. You had to go because your memory was basically full. When do you look the videos in? Interesting, mate. I'll have a look at that. Hakan, mate, we'll go everywhere, mate. We've got a couple of local spots or localish spots that we go to. But mate, we'll go way up north. We'll go up to Oban. We're going to go to Skye, mate. We'll go down to St Abbs. I don't know if anyone's ever been to St Abbs. St Abbs is down at the east coast, mate, down towards Eyemouth and stuff like that. What a place! It's absolutely stunning. We've got a couple of videos on there, mate. But I don't know if they're YouTube worthy, mate. I don't think they're, mate. So, we do a lot, mate. We kind of started freshwater fishing and stuff, mate. So it's only really maybe the last couple of years I've started getting into sea fishing. So as I says, mate, well 90% of your fishing is lure fishing, off the kayak or the boat, mate. So like the kind of sea fishing and stuff like that is kind of, we're still quite new to it, mate. So I'm still learning myself, all the rigs and stuff like that. We're learning rigs. And just basically different ways and techniques how to fish for the sea, mate, especially bait fishing and stuff like that. But definitely, I've said to anybody, mate, if anybody's coming up to Scotland, just let us know, give us a shout and we'll get something organised. That goes for anybody. Day short, couple of days or whatever it might be, anybody, if they're coming up, just let us know. JC, thank you very much, mate, for the offer. Rich as well. As I say, see what I don't want to do, right? This is what I don't want to do when it comes to mods. I don't want to like make people mods and then somebody's going to feel, oh, I'm not a mod, and then start feeling a bit, what's what I'm looking for? Maybe start feeling a bit, maybe let down, or I don't know, a wee bit upbeat. I don't want to do that. So I don't know. I don't know. Hakan, aye. So up to Oban, we're going to hopefully go to Skye as well. Pull back again. JC, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Let's see who else. I can't just say, mate. Everywhere, we'll go everywhere and anywhere, mate. We'll mix it up. We'll do freshwater fishing, we'll do sea fishing. But I think just now, or for the past while, we have been more inclined or more interested in the sea fishing. I want to catch a ray, no a George ray, just a ray, and also a bass. That's my two target species for the sea. And I'm hopefully going to get a stingray soon. That's hopefully going to be the first one I tick off the list. William, welcome back, mate. Hope everything's okay, mate. Twice Paul's tried to go to bed. Third time lucky, mate, eh? To be fair, Hakan, that's probably one of the species of fish that we are spoiled with. Like, see the pollock, we do a lot of fishing, see like tackle and stuff like that on just soft plastics, Hakan, and honestly see a couple of pound pollock fight off on a light tackle, mate. There's nothing better in my eyes. It's brilliant. Definitely pollock are plentiful up here, mate. Skates, Hakan, see, to be fair, mate, see when I go fishing, like mostly I'll target a fish, just know it's a certain species normally. So I'm just happy to go out and fish and catch, mate. So, but I definitely skates, rays, anything, mate. We spoke about doing a bit of taupe fishing as well. So hopefully that's over towards, I think it's Stranraer and stuff like that, towards even Govan and stuff. There's meant to be taupe that way, I've heard. So we've got a few people that I know it's caught taupe that way. So hopefully I get put on a few marks over in that direction. Amanda. As I said, I don't know what to do. As I said, I don't want to let anybody down. I don't want to upset anybody. So I'll need to have a wee think. To me, as I said, is it worth you having a chat full of spanners? I don't know. You usually need to tell me. You're more experienced and probably got more knowledge than I have when it comes to that side of things. A lighthouse, Hakan? I'm not sure. But I do know there's a lighthouse out at St Abbs, on the kind of cliffs. St Abbs is a stunning place. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but you can Google it, or YouTube it, sorry, and you'll see it. People do the diving and that there. It's absolutely stunning. We went last year. Was it last year? No, it might have been the year before actually, before COVID. And we were seeing, like, I know you probably get spoiled with dolphins and sharks and stuff like that, or whales should I say, sorry. But we seen like a wee pod of whales it was. Rich, I believe you do, mate. I believe you do, mate. I don't know if you've got the tackle yet for like big fish like that. As I say, most of your stuff is like kind of light tackle. So, I definitely, mate, we're going to upgrade and stuff on the tackle and on the gear, and then start maybe hunting some bigger species. Definitely at a top. I think that'd be amazing. Aye, if you don't mind, mate. If you don't mind, give me a wee shout, mate, pass it on. Hakan, I don't know if you're on Instagram and stuff like that, mate. I've just set it up recently, well actually this evening, mate, so I'm new to it, mate. I'm an absolute newbie at it, so I'm only taking a mess about it and trying to get used to how to obviously work it and stuff like that. But if you're on it, mate, even just show a wee mess on that or something, it'll be appreciated. I'll have a wee nosy at it, how we look at it. But fair enough, Pat. As I say, Pat, I don't even know, Pat, I don't really know the pros and cons of having mods and stuff like that, because to be fair, Pat, like, I think I've only been on one live, and I think it was Reese's live, and I think Reese was getting a wee bit kind of trolled and stuff like that, so I don't know. Rich, see on that note, mate, to be fair, Rich, like, see the way I see it, mate, even with myself, right, because I think I'm a mod on William's channel and Reese's channel, and I'm thankful for it, but, like, regardless of having being a mod or having a blue spanner beside your name, mate, we're all there for each other, do you know what I mean? We're all there to help each other, support each other, even if it's just coming on, it's a quick mesh, a quick hello, or a thumbs up and stuff like that, do you know what I mean? In my opinion, that's the least that I can do. And as I said, mate, regardless if you're a spanner or a mod or no, mate, we're all still there for each other, and hopefully nobody's going to lose any love, mate, and stuff like that over it. Oh, JC, that's a good point, actually, mate, that's a good point, isn't it? That's a good point. Same again, JC, it's going to be one of the ones, mate, when everybody can go live, or sorry, go fishing and stuff like that. It's honestly, it's going to be fun, mate. It's going to be quite funny because everybody, Hakan, Roo, if it's Roo, RHU, that's one of our local spots, Hakan, and it's next to Helensburgh, if it's the same place I'm thinking about. I've got a few videos on about there, mate, catching cod, pollock, mackerel, gets plenty of seas out there as well, so you do. Let's go back to that. Hi JC, as I was saying, it's going to be interesting, mate, because everybody's going to be going out and going live, and I know even just now, like, you've got certain channels, mate, right? You've got, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, you've got Reese, you've got Martin, you've got Andrew, you've got Dave, who else have you got, who am I missing? You've got John, Local Marks Fishing and stuff like that, so you've got all these different channels, and some of these are all going live at the same time, so what I'll try and do is, I'll try and basically kind of pop into them all, say my hellos, give my thumbs up and stuff like that, and then I'll maybe spend a wee bit, 10-15 minutes on one, then go to another one for maybe 5-10 minutes, and just basically try and kind of share the love, so to speak. That's what I try and do. No, fair enough, Pat, that's appreciated, mate. As I say, any help or any support or any tips, any advice that I can get off anybody, then that's definitely appreciated. That is definitely appreciated. As I'm saying, if I can help anybody out in any way, shape or form, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, I'm up for doing it. I'm definitely up for doing it, because you have helped me out in different ways. No, Hakan, as I say, it's definitely, mate. To be fair, mate, I think when it comes to you guys are some of you are experts, you know what I mean? Some of you have been doing it a lot longer and stuff like that, definitely got a lot more subscribers and stuff like that, so I am still learning, mate, and we've only got 11 people watching, there's a couple of mods in just now, so I don't know, definitely probably will expand at some point, but like, I don't know if this is a bad thing, I don't want to insult anybody or offend anybody or hurt anybody, but the thought did cross my mind to like rotate the mods, so to speak. So if I was going live, like I don't often go live to be fair, but if I was going live, it'd be maybe a case of like maybe having like 2 or 3 mods on like this live, and then the next mod just swap it about and have another couple that way. Everybody's getting a wee shot at it and everybody's no feeling left out. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I don't know if that's a good approach or whatever, but any feedback would be appreciated in that, you know. Is that pointless? I don't know. Aye, Hakan, if you're saying Rue, if that is it, mate, if it's the same place, it's spelled RHU, and it's next to Helensburgh and stuff like that, mate, and that's one of your kind of, when it comes to sea fishing, local spots and stuff, mate, but it can be, sometimes it can be hit and miss, though I suppose a lot of spots like that, aren't they, depending on season and stuff like that. I'm the same, Rich. I'm the same, mate. I personally, like, if I go into a channel, if I've not got a spanner, if I'm not a mod, whatever, mate, I don't take it personally. To be fair, I'm actually flattered at the fact that I'm a mod on William's channel and Reese's channel. Like, for me, I don't even know how that came about, but as I say, I'm thankful and I appreciate it, and I'll do the best that I can do. Yep. I can get your backside up there, mate, and even I can see the islands run about Loch Lomond and stuff like that. I don't know, you're very a sea fisherman, aren't you, mate? Let's see what I just missed out there. I can Loch Lomond and stuff like that. There's lots of places, mate. Loch Lomond's another special place, mate. If you want to do sea fishing and stuff like that, mate, jump on a boat and just head out somewhere. A couple of days, mate. It's an adventure more than anything. Fair enough, George. No, fair play to you, mate. You do a great job, George. You're everywhere, mate. Honestly, mate, you're absolutely everywhere, and fair play to you, mate. I think you're becoming a bit of a celebrity, George, aren't you? When it comes to the mod states, I call you the mod father, mate, and you deserve it. So fair play to you, mate. Well, Pat, that's a fair and valid comment, mate, isn't it, I suppose. But Pat, I don't want to offend anybody, mate. That's the last thing I want. I don't want to hurt anybody, upset or offend anybody. So I try. I'm quite a hopefully a fair person, Pat, do you know what I mean? Hopefully I know. Don't want to hurt us, definitely don't want to hurt or offend anybody. JC, some mod. Well, that's it, innit, JC? And then you, like, if you're a mod, and probably like George is, you know what I mean? I feel for George sometimes, because sometimes, if, as I say, there's maybe sometimes 2, 3, 4 lives on at the same time, and I think George is a mod, and probably I think George is just a full-time mod in every channel, or he should be. But then you've got to start coming and going, you've got to either that, if you've not got like different devices, you've got to start, I don't know, maybe picking a favourite or picking somewhere, right, okay, I'm going to stay with this one and I'm going to mod it or whatever else, I don't know. Right. Well, Rich, this is, mate, I'm happy the way it's gone just now, Rich. This is, to be fair, Rich, right, this is my hand on my heart, mate. This obviously what I'm doing just now, even gone live, mate. This was, as I say, the night was my daughter's idea. We were watching Reese's giveaway and she's like, can we go live, can we go live? I was like, okay then. So we're in the fish tank as we were watching Reese, and I said, as soon as Reese finishes, we'll go on and we'll see if anybody comes on, because she's wanting to basically, when I'm watching this, sometimes she'll watch it with me, and she'll hear me, if I'm messaging, she'll ask me who is it, and she's got to basically, she's got a bit familiar with some of your names, do you know what I mean? So she'd want to go live tonight and she'd want to come on and say hello, but she is quite shy, a wee bit bashful, so that was basically that, mate. Aye, mods deal with trolls, you have your back pig, Amanda, appreciate it, thank you very much. There's William. There is William. It's not even that William, you know yourself, mate, being for Glasgow, or Glasgow, the proper pronunciation, you know yourself, mate, even jumping in a car, William, or even a train, mate, you go an hour and a half away, mate, you're kind of littered with good spots, mate, and we're quite fortunate, mate. Hopefully the cookies have arrived, mate. Nah, William, it says, mate, it's nice and nice, that's what I was going to say, like, without you guys, obviously I'm nothing, this chat's nothing, this channel's nothing, without you, this live wouldn't even be happening, so, and I say, I think that goes a long way for all of us, isn't it? We're all here for each other, we've got each other's backs, you can kind of get a feel for who's the good people and who's the bad people, you know, I do know, I missed it. Who was it? Oh, I don't know if it was Reese's Live, maybe last week at some point. That guy, William, what's his name? Is it Tam or something? Is it that guy? Fishy, fantastic or something? He come on, but I think I kind of missed that and stuff like that. So I heard there's a wee bit of aggro involved there. I think that's one time I've ever seen maybe the need for a mod. And then when they did, the mods basically kicked in and that was it dealt with, just like that. Fishing UK definitely, it's lovely, mate. Well, Pat, see, to be fair, mate, like me personally, mate, I'm the same, Pat. I'm no shy, I'm no quiet, mate. I will say it as well, got an opinion, mate, and with me, Pat, a spade's a spade. I'll tell you how it is, mate. No, it might not always be what people want to hear and stuff like that, Pat, but I think the way I've been brought up, mate, that's the best approach, Pat, because in that way people know where you stand, mate. People know how to take you and where you're coming from, do you know what I mean? There's no point in the Scottish phrase might be dilly-dallying about somebody, Pat, you know what I mean? A spade's a spade, I suppose, isn't it? That's the best way to be upfront and honest, Pat, and then that's it, and be who you're going to be, be yourself, and people should take it or leave it, mate, you know? Appreciate it, George, thanks, mate, thank you. No cookies, but unlucky Hakan. If I could cook myself, Hakan, I would make you something, send you some, mate. Aye, that's it as William, you're right. That was it. I say I kind of missed it, William. I missed the kind of the main event, if that's what you want to call it. But I kind of caught the tail end there, and then I obviously get kind of basically people are speaking about it, or talking about it in the chat, and I kind of get a rough idea of what's happening. Shakers, aye, it's good, mate. To be fair, mate, like I think I'm the one for hogging the limelight, and that's probably rich because that's tours. I think my first live was tours as well, actually, and I think this is on that kind of same duration as well. But for me, Shakers, like I'm still getting to know everybody. I'm known on Facebook and stuff like that, mate. I'm known the only social media I use, apart from until this evening actually, is YouTube and WhatsApp, mate. I'm not on Facebook or anything like that, right? So this is me. This is my chance to get to know everybody, and hopefully for everybody to get to know me. But I did install Instagram earlier the night, and I think the last time I checked, I had four people following me. So I think that's maybe changed now. I've not the chance to check it, obviously, because I'm on here. So, but it's good, mate. It's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it. Well, JC, on that note, mate, like, I don't know, mate, there's no need to be nasty, is there? There's no need for it. I don't think there's any room for it, or there's no reason why anybody should be nasty in these chats, because, I don't know, I don't think there's any need, there's no competition, unless, the only way I can maybe answer it is if somebody's jealous, right, and maybe they might take a disliking or whatever else. That's the only way I could explain it personally myself. Obviously I'm not speaking for anybody else, because I can't, obviously, but that's the way I see it, mate. Maybe jealousy would be the only reason that anybody would get nasty or whatever else. Brilliant, Pat. That's the Glaswegian coming out in you. That's what that is, mate. That's definitely the Glaswegian coming out in you, mate. Hakan asked a question. I think he's away now. Was about to get something to eat, but the Scottish Islands, Hakan, there's loads of islands up here, mate. I know it's not really an island, so to speak, mate, but we've done a good bit of camping, a couple of islands round about Loch Lomond and stuff like that, mate. Where else? There's a lot up north, I know, even up towards Oban and stuff like that, where we go. We're just waiting for the time is right, Hakan, and we're on the boat, mate, and we're away for a weekend. We're just taking, obviously, the essentials and that, and we're going to live off the land, so to speak. I can't wait, mate. I'm so looking forward to it. Because honestly, mate, I'm the same. The only reason that I got Instagram was a few people would say to me, like through the chat, stuff like that, about setting up an Instagram and stuff like that. So I finally basically bit the bullet, mate, and I done it tonight. So we'll see how I go, mate. The only thing I've posted is a display picture, if I'm right. So I don't even know how to post anything right yet, but I will learn and I will get used to it, and then we'll see how we go for there. I've never been on Facebook, Shakers. It's not for me, mate. It never has been. I'm good. Amanda, you're always good. Definitely, that's it. I had someone call Will on my channel. Definitely, Rich. See, the thing is, Rich, like, you're not going to have a mod, Rich, if you don't have any faith in them. That's the bottom line. But to be fair, like, I've got faith in every one of these, to be fair. Like I said before, mate, it doesn't matter for me, like, even in my chat just now, if you've not got a spanner behind your name, then the fact that you're here means a lot, and it tells me everything I need to know. And I'm the same if I go into somebody else's channel. Like, I don't have to be a mod, I'm there to support them regardless if I've got a spanner or no. Even to be fair, see if I've got a spanner, I'm still going to give you the same amount of support if I've not got a spanner, if that makes sense, because I'm going to do what I can do. No, JC, that's appreciated, mate. Thank you very much for that, mate. I say, JC, my channel's just kind of like starting out, mate. Like, I've not really, I've put lots of shorts up and stuff like that recently because I'm like, do you know what, I'm getting kind of involved in a wee bit with everybody, so I'm trying to put a wee bit up there, like kind of things that me and Paul David were out fishing and stuff like that. So I know it is only wee shorts, but it's going to be a case of we're out and about and stuff, mate. You're going to hopefully see a lot more, because to be fair, I don't want to sound big-headed here or big-headed here or blow mind trumpet, so to speak, but me and Paul don't really blank. See, we go fishing, we're very, very seldom or rarely we'll blank. We're always getting even pollock at least and stuff like that. So it's going to be good to actually get out and about and even do a couple of overnighters and stuff, bit of camping, bit of cooking and stuff like that, get the hammocks out, get the tents out. So I'm looking forward to it. It's probably the same as everybody is. Everybody's the same, I take it. Aye, William, I seen that, mate. I seen a couple of videos, mate. I seen him fishing on about the, I think it's the train station at Gourock. I've fished there before, William, years ago, but I was still quite young, mate. I didn't catch it in person, but a few of the boys did. But I'm going back, William. I'm 38 or something, mate. That was maybe, I must have been about 20 or something at the time, William. It was the last time I fished there, mate, in that neck of the woods. But I've heard it's good. Let's see what I've missed. But are you seeing serious? Are you being serious? Fair play to you, mate, if you have. Listen, that's no, I'm not going to love you any less for that, mate. Seahole, was it, Pat? Or was it the special branch, maybe? I don't know. I've seen the eyes, boys. I say, William, I kind of seen that, mate, but it's one of the ones, mate. He's not obviously said that to me, mate, but I unsubscribed to the guy just for the fact that he was being nasty to some of you guys, you know what I mean? So, kind of annoyed with that. You get enough haters and enough grief in day-to-day life, dating and stuff like that. You don't need it on YouTube, mate, especially when everybody's trying to be nice and get along and help each other out and stuff. Aye, Pat, yeah, I'm laughing myself, mate. Seahole, alright, special branch for Pat. Shakers, I don't know, mate. It was a wee bit of handbags, I think, mate, but it's been dealt with and sorted, mate, so it is. Let's see, there you go. Timothy, how you doing, mate? Good to see you back, Timothy. Hope all's well, mate, and you've got your stuff sorted and stuff, but aye, mate. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Timothy, but we're still going, mate. I told you guys, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I could personally talk the ears off of Dumbo, right? So, aye. But we're still here. It's you. I'm kind of responding to you, to the chat and to the comments and stuff like that. So once you stop, I'm going to stop. Aye, stop shortly anyway. You know yourself, like I've seen people going live, like the recent stuff like that goes live, or other lives, and right, okay, we'll give 5 minutes. Half an hour later, you're still there. Right, 5 minutes. An hour later, you're still there. So, it's good. Good crack. Where am I? Up one more forward. So, Rich, thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Hopefully for me, Rich, this is like with you guys, Rich, I know I've got your email address, but I can contact you that way. But hopefully for me, it's another kind of, it's another point of contact. You know what I mean? Any questions or whatever else, and it's another weekend just a message away, I suppose, isn't it? George, fair enough, mate. As I say, I'll get used to it, George. I'll work it out, mate, and I'm going to have a look about other people's Instagram and stuff like that, and see the kind of the layouts and stuff and how they go about it, George, and then take it from there, mate. But as I say, I've got plenty of videos there, mate, to be fair. But excuse me, some of them on them about YouTube love and stuff like that. There might be some with some sweary words in it and stuff like that, and I'm not really wanting to post it, mate. I want to try and keep this as clean as possible, because I do know there is some kids out there, are children that they watch some of the videos and some of the lives and stuff like that. So I wouldn't like my wee daughter to go into a live or a chat or whatever and there's people swearing and stuff like that. I wouldn't like it. I know what happens, listen, we're adults, it's going to happen and stuff like that. So if it does, then fair enough, but I try and avoid it personally myself, because I wouldn't like my wee girl coming on and and seeing people swearing and stuff like that, you know. Where am I? Yeah, I keep coming back here. Good, JC, that's appreciated, mate. And likewise, mate, likewise, if I ever see anything or whatever else, but the thing is, mate, even if I was to see anything, I haven't, like, with actually putting it in a chat or broadcasting it in a chat, then I didn't have any point of contact. So hopefully, if there's any issues, then even with Instagram, it's another wee avenue to stay in contact, I suppose. So follow me on Insta, and I will follow back on once I get the chance, mate. I will certainly look you up, mate, and I'll click that wee button, mate, and give you a follow. That's not an issue, mate. If anybody else has got Instagram out there, let me know, and I'll certainly follow yous. I'll have a wee search for yous. George, same with you, mate. I'll have a wee look for you, mate, if you're under the same name. No, let's see, what was it for shoplifting? What happened, Pat? Was your tea called at the bingo one night? Is that what it was? And you didn't take kindly to it? No, I'm only kidding, mate. Somebody's not been pleasant with the sounds at them party, and they've got what it deserved. That's what it sounds like, mate. Aye, William, the wee bit that I remember seeing it's quite rocky and snaggy, that wee bit, mate. If it's the same wee bit, you jump over the weekend of fence, William, like the weekend of railing bit, and you fish for there. What have I missed? George, I like that name. I missed something when Nicola got called out, Rich, no need for it. See, I missed that as well, Amanda. I missed that. Aye, I didn't have seen that one. No, I've noticed that, William. I've seen you doing it as well, mate. Definitely. I've heard you, mate. Try to cut it, but as I says, William, at the end of the day, mate, adults are adults, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to stop anybody for doing it, whatever else. But personally myself, mate, I'm going to avoid it. Now there will be times that something might happen, like a wee accident or something like that, like, and you might let one slip. Fair enough, mate. Do you know what I mean? But if I can help it, mate, I'll certainly avoid it. Definitely, mate. I know that's so well. Timothy, Aye, William, fair play to you for going out tonight, mate. That was it was quite wild, mate. Fair play to you for going out there, man. You giving it a go. Yeah, let me see. Where are we? What's your name on Instagram? Defrosted, William. What music you into, Craig? Shakers? I'm into any music, mate. I'm into all sorts, to be fair, mate. I've got a wide range, man. You maybe be surprised, mate. I go as far as, like the day, for example, mate, right, I'll give you driving a bit in the van, going to a couple of jobs and stuff like that. I was listening to, well, mate, you're going to start laughing at me here, mate, but I'll listen to Johnny Cash, Kenny Rogers, Celine Dion, Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber, mate, Adele, who else? Mate, I've got a wide range or a wide spectrum of music I listen to, mate, dance music and stuff like that, mate, but aye, a lot of music, mate. I do like a bit of Johnny Cash, if I'm being totally honest with you. But, mate, a bit cheesy. There you go, 007, hey George? Who would have thought it? Yeah, I see it. Nah, fair play, Rich. Pat, no worries, mate. Good night, Pat. Take it easy, mate, and I'll no doubt speak to you tomorrow at some point somewhere, mate. Take it easy, mate, and don't work too hard, mate. I'm working tomorrow as well. I've got a few gas checks and stuff like that on tomorrow from me. So hopefully what time's that? Hopefully it's not going to be a late one for me tomorrow, mate. I'm hoping to finish about 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow. Good night, yeah, good night. Good night, Pat. Shakers, I just seen you laughing there, mate. I'm scrolling, I just seen you laughing. Are you laughing at my taste in music by any chance, mate? I've took pelters for it for years, to be fair, mate, so I'm not going to change, mate. I'd draw the line at maybe a bit of classical and stuff like that, mate. I do draw the line some things, mate, so, but aye, I wouldn't judge you, mate, or criticise you for your taste in music, so fair play, mate. sun hat and glasses on, Rich. Good luck, William. What time you planning on going live at, mate? I says, William, even with yourself, mate, I know you've been going live during the day and stuff like that now. I always try and pop in and just see how you're doing, or even a wee thumbs up or something, mate. I will always try and pop in. And sometimes if I'm on my lunch, mate, you're live, I'll sit and have my lunch, mate, and spend 20 minutes, half an hour watching and stuff like that, mate, and then that's me away again, unfortunately, mate. But I'll always pop in if I can, that's to anybody's channel or anybody's live. Shakers, what kind of music do you like there, mate? What you into? I don't even know what age you're, Shakers, but yeah, I guess I see you used to go to Bonkers and that years ago, up Batoon and stuff, mate. Used to go to all sorts of nightclubs and stuff, mate. So I do like a wide range of music, mate. Right, people, I think that's time, man. That's definitely time. I think I said that about half an hour ago, but I think it is definitely that. Right, good stuff, William, as I says, mate. I will pop on, mate, and good luck, mate. Hopefully you catch a few tomorrow, mate. I don't know what the weather's like for tomorrow. I've not really checked it for Glasgow anyway, mate, but I've checked it for, I think, everywhere else, and it doesn't look too pretty. Beatles, Oasis, Killer Shaker. Beatles are alright, mate. Oasis, some of their songs are alright, mate, but I wouldn't probably go and buy 90s Britpop, mate. Now you're talking anything cheesy, mate, I'm your man. Aye, this is, mate, I've got a mad sick varied taste. Ocean Carlson are alright, mate. Keane, I like a bit of Keane years ago and all that stuff like that, mate. I went to see, me and my brother had Kaiser Chiefs. We had like VIP passes and stuff like that in the back. Kaiser Chiefs, wasn't it? Aye, I'm just had to think there. I would have the VIP passes and stuff like that to get into the backstage and stuff like that. It was good, mate. The VIP lounge and all that was interesting, mate. Ended up obviously a few babies too many probably, but it was good. You're kidding me on, Rich, is that right? Nah, that's not good, man, that's not good. Shakers, another one just now, mate. You're probably going to laugh here, mate. Ed Sheeran. Went to see him at Hampden a couple of years ago, mate. Quality. Love it. Love a bit of Ed Sheeran. Another one, say you go, Rich. I went to see Eminem as well a few years ago up in the Hampden. Good few years ago, mate. That was a good wee concert and all. Good wee gig. I know it's maybe no, like, I don't know, rap, but it's, there you go. You've said it with Dr. Dre and Eminem, aye. Seen him years ago, mate, in Hampden. Another one I went to see, Shakers. I went to see Tracy Chapman and see the Glasgow at the Armadillo, mate. Went to see Tracy Chapman in there and all. Another wee claim to fame. T&A Park. I've never been to T&A Park, mate. I've said for years, mate, that I was going to go. And it come up, I was like, right, okay, I'll go next year, and then just never got into it, mate. So that's probably one of my regrets, never getting to go to T&A Park. Aye, Rich, as I said, mate, it was a few years ago now, to be fair, Rich, but aye. It was good, mate. No, Shakers, I know a lot of people who's been to T&A Park and that, mate. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've also heard like, a couple of bad things, mate, but aye, mate, that's probably a regret, mate, actually not going to T&A Park, mate. So I think if it was to happen again, mate, I would go. I'd actually get my way to go. But that's a regret. Well, I'd like to have seen Rod Stewart live and maybe Pal and Tina at the time. That's two people that I'd like to go and see. And another one, mate, actually two here. Celine Dion, mate. I'd love to go and see Celine Dion live. Definitely would maybe went on a family holiday to Las Vegas a few years ago, and I'm no big on America, right? I'd rather go to Canada or Australia as opposed to America, but one of my kind of things, if I was going to Las Vegas at the time, is as long as I get to go and see Celine Dion and Michael Bublé. I'd like to go and see Michael Bublé and all, but I think he's chucked it in there. Nicola, definitely. A few people have got your back in here anyway, but it sounds like I missed it myself, Nicola, so obviously hope everyone's alright. Anyone too offended. I don't know, because I'm not sure, mate. I think she was in one of the hotels over at the time we were booking up, mate. That was my kind of, as I said, that was like the deal sealers for me, to go and see Celine Dion and to fly over the Grand Canyon in a helicopter. But as I said, it didn't happen, mate. I think we end up going somewhere else, mate. We end up going abroad somewhere else, mate. It was in Las Vegas. I say I wasn't mad. I'm not mad in America. My brother's been to America several times and he keeps telling me to go. It's amazing. I'd love it and stuff like that. But personally, I would rather go to Canada or Australia. My missus she's got family in Australia and stuff like that. So that might be that might be a possibility. It can be a possibility. If we want to go, we can go. But definitely for me, Australia or Canada. Right, people, I'm definitely going to say good night now. Right, I'm definitely the wee shrimp floating by, see there, wee shrimp. I've seen that. I'm going to call it a night. I think I'm going to get myself ready for bed, get the lights out and stuff like that, and get myself ready. Definitely. Sweet. Well, where are you working anyway before you go, mate? You got a couple of shifts somewhere? Oops. Let's see. See if I get Shakers a cruise. I don't know if a cruise, I don't know if it does anything for me, mate. Being stuck on a boat, mate. I like to get out and about and stuff like that. I know obviously they stop at ports and you get out for a couple of hours, but see this going out, going for something, maybe getting a couple of pints somewhere, Shakers, and then you need to be back by a certain time and all that, mate. I don't like that. I just like to just go and go at your own pace and enjoy it and stuff like that, as opposed to having that kind of deadline on a cruise ship. I wouldn't look at 100%, mate, but just not at this stage of my life now, mate. William, good night, mate. Cheers for popping in. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow, William, once you're live, mate. As I say, I'll keep my eyes and ears open for it, mate, and I'll pop in, mate. It's a fair point, mate. It's fair play, mate. Aye, that's it, Mick, innit? As I say, with me, Mick, a spade's a spade, that's it, man. There's no point in dancing about or messing about it, mincing about it, Mick. You just see how it is. Like, see the thing, Mick, you're probably obviously old enough and wise enough as well, Mick, but in life, mate, on this planet, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea, mate. Not everybody's going to like you. In an ideal world, mate, an ideal situation, definitely, mate, you'd want everybody to like you and to go home with everybody, but it's impossible, mate. You know, so just be yourself, mate, and people like you for being yourself. That's how I see it, mate. Craigie is fast. I don't know if I've missed that, George. I don't know what I can't remember what it said there. Who's fast, George? Sorry, mate. Yeah, definitely, Nicola. Everybody's got each other's backs. And I witnessed that, or I seen that when that guy, I tried to come back on Lucy's live. I think George, I don't know if it was George and Amanda or George and Valerie, just basically come on, that was it, nipped it right in the bud. Good stuff for you, mate. Happy days. Good, mate. Cutting trees in that weather, man. Just watch yourself, all your man. It's wild. Well, hopefully it's going to be a bit better tomorrow, mate, but stay safe, mate. Look after yourself. Oh, the boat, Shakers, you're showing your age now, man. You talking about the boat, the dancing? Shakers, you talking about the old boat, the dancing down on the Clyde? Excuse me, I can't even see it. With the kiss off guys here, with the rotating floor, the dance that used to spin. Is that what you're talking about, Shakers? I don't know. Sorry, mate. All right, okay. I'm sorry, Shakers. I'm talking about dancing. Used to be in Glasgow years ago, mate. You're talking about a cruise still. Sorry, mate. I just jumped the bin there, didn't I? Apologies, mate. Rich, it's a great squad, mate, honestly. That's a really good squad. I can appreciate it, mate. Thanks very much for popping in, mate. Appreciate it. I'll have a wee look for you on Instagram, mate, and I'll certainly I'll certainly click that wee follow button, mate. I'm just assuming that everybody who's on Instagram here has got the same name on Instagram as they have on YouTube. I know, sorry Shakers, that's my bad, mate. I thought I was away, man, and I thought you were talking about the old dancing. You're right, Mick, life is too short, mate. Life is not a rehearsal, Mick. That's one of my mottos. Enjoy it. No regrets, mate. Rich, pro star, definitely. Rich is a start. Good guy. Respect, Nicola. Right back at you. Oh, aye, sorry, George. Aye, he was off, mate. Went to the wee shrimp flying away. Yep. Here we go again. I don't know if it's happening with you, but I'm reading messages, and then before you know it, I'm getting like maybe 5, 6, 7 messages popping up at the one time. So, Amanda, I've still, as you can see at the top, but I've still got a wee bit to follow, Amanda. But I don't like to do too much water changes at the one time, Amanda. I like to just try and do it gradually, so you're not upsetting the water chemistry too much. That's what I like to do. Okay, I'm here. On that bottom talk about Shakers, is that old dancing, man. What age are you anyway, Shakers? What age are you? Amanda, have you got a leak? If you have, Amanda, I'll fix it for you. I'm a plumber, so if you need any plumbing advice or tips or advice, anything like that, guys, just give me a wee shout and I'll help you as much as I can. Aye, the river block, there you go. Rich, good night, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks very much for popping on, mate. And I will speak to you no doubt tomorrow at some point as well when somebody's live. Nicola, I've got roughly about 11 red cherry shrimp, and I've got 2 Amano shrimp. I did have a couple of blue shrimp, blue dreams, but they've obviously they're gone. I think the last one was gone maybe a month or 2 ago. I think it is Shakers, I think it is, mate. It used to go in the Clyde. It used to be dancing as well. Richard Leaf on Instagram. Right, Rich, I'll have a look at that, mate. And then I'll try and find you. I'm basically just fisho.holic on old Instagram. But as I said, I'm a total newbie at it, so I'm only taking the mess about with it and just learn the ropes and start obviously posting stuff and start getting involved, hopefully. I like you and I love the subs. I like you all, to be fair. Every one of these. George, good night, mate. Appreciate the support and coming in, mate. That goes to every one of these. Nicola, thank you. Mick, thank you. Nicola, good night. George, good night. Mick, good night. I think that's everybody, isn't it? If I missed anybody, Shakers, good night, mate. Amanda, good night. Rich, good night. Harkan, say good night, I'm sure. Bye, good night, everybody. Cheers. Appreciate the support and coming and having a wee chin wag. It just gives me a wee chance to get to know everybody, so appreciate it. Right, thank you very much. Right, that's me. I'm going to end it. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow, no doubt.